In this video, we are going to talk about a time intelligence function, which is DATESMTD. So let's get started. So what is DATESMTD? So DATESMTD is basically year till date DAX function, which is used to calculate values for the year to date with specific dates. Okay, basically, as you all know, YTD stands for year till date. What it does is it goes into your calendar table, and from that calendar table it picks up the start date of the year, that will be like 1st of January, and whatever is the end date in the data model that you have, so it will pick up that date in that year and will return the value for you. Okay, so if I want to calculate the total sales till date, okay, I can use year till date function, and what it will do is it will take the sales from 1st of January, whatever is the year, and it will take till the date, the end date that you have in your data model for the same year. Okay, so this is what a dates YTD function does in Power BI. Okay, so let us go to the Power BI desktop and see a live demo how we can use this function. So I am into Power BI desktop, and you see I have two data set that is uploaded. One is your call center data and one is my calendar table. Let me show you the data modeling, which is the calendar table is connected with my call center data. So call center data is my dummy data, which we are using for our exercise. So what this data contain is the dates, department, total offered, answered, so on and so forth. So different types of calls, abandoned calls we have the wait time, hold time, forecast calls, so on and so forth. Okay, now let us go and see how we can use this dates YTD function. Okay, so we have couple of measures that we have created. One is our abandoned call and one is our total answer call. Okay, in this scenario we will use total answer call to check what is the total answer call year till date by using the dates YTD formula. And also we will see one more scenario, like what is the total abandoned calls year till date. Okay, so before I start, let me go and bring a table visual for you first. Okay, let me resize this. Let me take the dates table. Let me take the total answer call, okay, and total abandoned calls. Okay, so these are the total abandoned calls and answer calls for the year 2022 and 2023. So let me remove day, let me remove the quarter as well. Now let me show you. Okay, let me just increase the value. Let me increase the column header as well, and let me increase the row header as well. Okay, let me remove the month. Okay, looks better. Let me just bring it down. Okay, let me add a slicer to this. Let me take the dates. Okay, let me just increase the size. Okay, so in this data, if you can see, I have the data starting from 1st of January 2022 and it is ending in 31st of December 2023. Okay, so I have total answer call for 2022. I have total answer call for 2023 as well. Okay, so now let us go and use the dates YTD function to calculate the total answer calls. So to do so, what we will have to do is go to a new measure. Let me increase the size. Let me rename this as answer YTD. Okay, let us take a function which says calculate. Now, what is a calculate function? I have already covered in my previous video. What you can do is you can go and watch that video. I will provide the link in the description box. Okay, let us take the calculate. After taking the calculate function, let us take the total answer calls measure. We have already created that measure, and now it is asking for a filter context. Let us use dates YTD and let us take the dates. Now dates, from the calendar table we will take dates, close the bracket, commit to the formula, And now let us see what output we get. Okay, now this has been created into the calendar table. Let me move this to call center data. Okay, now this has been moved to the call center data. Let me go and bring that visual for you in a card visual. Okay, let me bring the answers YTD. Let me change the value to none. And this is what the output we got when we use the dates YTD function in Power BI. Okay. Now, why it is giving me as 2 millions? Because the data that I have is from 1st of January 2022, which is ending in the month of December 2023. Okay. And what it has taken is the recent year in this table, year 2023. So it has taken data from 1st of January 2023 and it has given us the value as 2 millions. Okay. So let me show you an example. Let me change this value from December 2022. Let me take as 1st of January 2023 and you see we still have the details that we are looking for. Okay. If I change the date, instead of January, if I take as February, now the numbers in this metrics table will change. However, the numbers or the value in this card visual won't change. Okay. So why it is so? Because we have used the dates YTD and it will only calculate year till date. Okay. So instead of the start date, let's take the start date back to January 1st. Now, instead of start date, if I change the end date from December 31st till, let's take this as October 31st. So you see what had happened here is the numbers or the values in my card visual or in my dates YTD has changed. Okay. So what is the reason? As I said you, dates YTD will take the date from beginning of the year and it will take the end date that you specify. Now, I have specified as 31st of October 2023. So it has changed the value. If I remove this slicer, what will happen here is the value for this card visual will change and for this table matrix will also change. So let me just copy this and remove this. So you see the value is back to 2 millions. Okay. So yes, this is one of the example that we have seen. Now let us go and check the total abandoned calls. The value that we should get is 1,78,290. Okay. Let me bring back the date slicer. Let me just take the full date. Okay. So the value for total abandoned calls that I should get is 1,78,290. Let me copy this visual. Let me take this here. Okay. Now let us go and create a new measure. Let us rename this as abandon YTD. Okay. Equals to, let us take the function as calculate. We have a measure which says total abandoned calls. And let us take the filter for dates YTD. And let us take this as calendar date. Close the bracket, commit to the formula, and let us see the value that we get. Okay. Let us remove this answer YTD and just bring abandoned YTD. And you see we got 178,290 as the abandoned year till date values. Okay. Now again, the same, if I go and change the date to 1st of January 2023, okay, it won't change anything. However, if I just go and change the end date, it will just change the value. Okay. So you see the total answer call value also change. The total abandoned call value also change. Okay. So yes, this is how you can use the dates YTD function. So yes, that's all about in today's video. Hope you like this video. Please comment below and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.